thank you for stopping by the channel. We're going fishing on the FishPro today. It's the second week of April, and we had a little bit of a cold snap. You know, first it got really hot, and then it got cold, and it got really hot, and we had a little cold snap. I mean, we're, you know, shoot, almost 3 weeks into spring, and it was 37 last night in Middle Tennessee. That ain't good. So anyway, gonna head to the water. The water level's still at 485, which is about 5 feet below summer pool. So we've had no rain to speak of except for one storm 2 or 3 weeks, and that's it. So the water's not coming up yet. They're not letting me out. The fish are on the beds. They're spawning. The crappie spawning. The bass are starting to spawn. So I'm gonna get out there and see if we can't put something in the ski today. I'm gonna bass fish and I'm gonna crappie fish. Winds are still 8 to 10 miles per hour. The wind has been ferocious. March, oh my gosh, and now April, just horrendous. You know, last time I was out last week, it was 19-mile-an-hour winds. Hard to do anything. So let's go do it. Stick with me. Let's go catch some fish. We're on the water. We're gonna go downriver and see if we can't spot some crappie somewhere first. Find some spots out of the wind, I hope. So like I said, I'm gonna go downriver. I'm gonna go to a spot that has produced a lot of fish over the winter and even now into the spring, because it's about 20-25 feet deep, and then it tapers up and goes up to about 1 or 2 foot, kind of in a little cove. So I'm gonna head there, see if we can't find some fish in this area. I got a few devices to help me find fish. I've got the down scan and traditional sonar, plus I've got LiveScope LVS34 installed on this FishPro. This is a 21 model, and if you want to see how I did that, it's on my channel, 711 Outdoor Adventures. Go check it out. So I get to my spot, I put the LiveScope down, I immediately see dozens of fish. Now, when I mean dozens, I mean as I spin the LiveScope around and scan around, there is fish everywhere. Now, some of them don't look all that big, and I definitely know some of them are not crappie, but it looks like there's a lot of white bass in there, maybe some brim, and then I did find some stacks of crappie. So I'm going to cast on those and see if I can't get a few of those in the key real quick. Go, folks. That was mostly, the camera went off, but anyway, we got our 2 for the dinner. A couple of nice ones for dinner tonight. I mean, big old slabs. Both of them males, been on the beds and whatever, so they're out feeding up. So we'll take these home and eat these, and then right now we're gonna catch some bass. These back in here. I'm gonna throw the jig for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go back to the worm. But I'm going in like 1 to 2 foot of water, so I'm pretty sure the bass if they're bedding, they're in about 2 foot of water. So that's what we're gonna target right now. Already, let's go. So I saw some shad on the surface, and then I had a couple of hits. And I threw my minnow out there. This is what is hitting those this shad. I threw this out there and just barely reeled it in. Got a little paddle tail, and it kind of looks like the same color as the shad. I mean, look at it. I mean, it's just right here. I just reeled it straight in. I just saw some big school of those shad. So they're feeding on them. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The water temperature is 68.9, so the bass are active. They should be getting ready to spawn. So they're feeding up. So this, where I'm fishing, gets really shallow really fast. I'm in 7 feet right now. We're gonna do the jig. cast this thing a mile, basically. And it'll catch them. I've already caught 2 bass, but I was using the swim bait, like the swim jig minnow. Oh, I think I saw topwater shad over there. It's about 10 casts with this. I'm gonna go with the, I'm gonna do one more cast with this. I've had about 10 with this one. And I'm gonna switch up. I'm gonna go with the swim jig for a few minutes. And then I'm gonna switch this over to a worm. Now I'm fishing in about 3 to 4 feet of water, and there's a whole bunch of logs, some of them floating but stuck to other ones that are on the ground, below the surface. But I've just got a great feeling that there's some big fish in here somewhere. It's also a prime spawning ground because it's close to the deep water, and then it's kind of in a little bitty cove where it doesn't have a whole lot of current, but you have access to deep water and a food source. And I've caught spawning bass here before. There we go. I've got a foul hooked. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Is that a catfish? Oh my gosh. That's too small. Why did he hit my... Oh, he got off. Son of a gun. No, he didn't get off. He's still in there. Let's just get him up here and see what he looks like. I had a big old bass. There you go. There you go. Oh, I thought that had a big old bass there. But we got a big old catfish. You can cook him. We can cook catfish, but we're not going to. He is probably 8 pounds, maybe. I'll put him on a scale. We'll see. Oh God, he just came out of nowhere. You know, get my jacket all messed up. No. Here we go. Okay, you already come unhooked. Let's see. Stop it. You're only 5. Oh. Not that heavy. I don't know what am I stuck? Oh yeah, you got my thumb really good. You only 4.98 pounds. And you got a fat stomach. Really fat stomach. Look at that. Well, we got something almost 5 pounds. And you are 23 inches long. Now you're going back home. Nope. Yeah, nope, just got you twisting right there. Go make some babies. I see your prego. Wow, thought I had a bass. Yeah, you never know. Cut my thumb. It was in his mouth the whole time. Oh, a swim jig. We're not gonna fish for that anymore. We're gonna retie this thing. Channel cat hit the swim jig. He busted it. Maybe we can get a big bass out of here. We're gonna move in just a minute. So far we got like 4 crappie, 2 bass, and a big old catfish. Never know what you're gonna catch out here. Now, you guys, I consider myself a very cautious person, especially as I age, get up on age. Actually, I'm more cautious than I used to be. And so I'm snagged myself up and I'm unable to pull it free. So I'm just going to ease over there and I'm going to, get it unsnagged because I want to keep this swim jig. Well, this is what not to do when you're trying to get your swim jig out. And I know better than this, but you know what that means? That don't mean I'm going to not do it. I should not be doing this. Now I know this doesn't look like much of a fall, but I went down fast on my leg. Here's a shot of that a day or two later. And of course I'm all wet now because half my body was in the water. But just, no, don't step off on a floating tree or a slippery floating tree unless, just keep all your weight on the boat or the jet ski that you're on. And if you don't, you could have an accident like I did. Anyway, no harm done except for a big bruise. So we're going to move on. We're going to go bass fish now. Yeah, so now it's sunset basically. It's nearing sunset. You can see the sun's almost at the horizon there, and I'm at a point that has produced a lot of fish in the past for me. So basically, I've only been out here about two hours, 2.5 hours, and it's still a very windy day, like 8 or 10 mile per hour winds with gusts 15 to 20. So I've been staying out of the wind, behind islands and so forth, stuff like that. So I'm not getting blown around as much. So right now the winds have subsided some, and I'm able to hold my spot pretty good right here. And I'm fishing with a worm. It's a blue and black swimming dinger with a probably a 1/8 ounce bullet bait and a number 2/0 worm hook on it. And I've had good luck with this worm, so let's see what happens here. Let him run with it. I forgot I had a worm on. So I just had a bite, so I threw right back out there in the same spot, and I got a hit. He picked the worm up and started running. He's about a 2. He's trying to get away. Oh, quit jumping now. Oh my gosh, he jumped again. Oh shit, he's long, sucker. There it is, guys. He is 16, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18 incher. He's about 3 pounds, maybe. We'll put him on the scale. That's what we came for. Nope. 262. Fuck, good. 262. There she goes. They've been picking it up on the swim. Well, this is a brand new rod. It's a Abu Garcia Max X with a Black Max handle, Black Max reel. That's the first big bass it's caught. It's a medium, 6.5 foot rod. They really are good for worm fishing. I love these. I lost 3 or 4 of them last year in the water when the cooler fell off. Disaster struck, couldn't find them, and I replaced them immediately. Luckily, Abu Garcia had them on sale for $54. I mean, rod and reel. They'll do that almost every year. They do last year's model, which they don't change them any that I know of, but I replenished the stock. All right, you guys, heading in. Had to put a long sleeve shirt on and my goggles so the All these bugs will stay out of my eyeballs on the way back. It is buggy. Thanks for stopping by the channel. We had a pretty good time today. Didn't fall in the water, almost did. All right, finally got the decent sized bass for this year as the first over 2-pounder this year, so that's good. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I'm Summertime Kev. You're watching Kevin 11 Outdoor Adventures on YouTube. See you next time. See you guys next time. Hey you guys, come visit my channel on Kevin 11 Outdoor Adventures on YouTube. I'll see you over there.